We Minnesota fighting Vikings know that Justin friggin' Jefferson is quickly becoming one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. If he isn't there already, it's pretty damn close. Like, he's top 4 and he ain't 4. It's one of those situations. And also, anyone with 2 brain cells understands that, hey, with Justin friggin' Jefferson and Kevin O'Connell melding together, hopefully this offense is going to be top dog. And Justin Jefferson in a non-run first offense, all of a sudden getting all that Cooper Kupp type work, he has a chance to go in 2022. But most of the national media jabronis, they don't seem to understand it. They don't seem to get it. They're all up on Jamar Chase in year 2, which is fine. Jamar Chase is legit. They're all up on Devontae Adams, even though respect. Now we can finally say that he's pretty damn solid. But going from Aaron Rodgers, allegedly, the 2-time NFL MVP, to Derek Carr. Okay. Again, that's less hyping up Rodgers as it is more just poo-pooing on Derek Carr, who is far below Kirk Cousins. But I digress there. But it is nice when the national media does give JJ a little bit of love, even if it's an inside job, but that's okay. All Things Covered podcast duo Patrick Peterson as well as Bryant McFadden. McFadden, Super Bowl champion, good NFL defensive back in his own right, and also, of course, he knows. He knows. He's got ties with the Vikings through his cousin Patrick Peterson, and he understands the hype that is around Justin Jefferson, and he is ready for him. He's ready for him in 2022. On CBS Sports, he said this, quote, "I believe Justin Jefferson will have that Cooper Kupp-like role for the Vikings," and he talked about in the segment how Kevin O'Connell got Cooper Kupp the football, even though everyone in the stadium knew that he was going to get the rock. And guess what? Justin Jefferson, even though he's going to be doubled and triple teamed, he's still going to get the ball. He's still going to do amazing things, and he has a chance to win the Triple Crown. Plus, his top 10 wide receiver rankings. Look who's numero uno. 1-0. Justin Jefferson up there at 1. Now, Jamar Chase is 2, so maybe it is a little bit of a youth movement for Bryant McFadden. But, and yes, to a degree, it's Jefferson. Hey, Patrick Peterson gets a scouting report on Justin Jefferson every day, practices against him every single day. So, of course, that's going to rub off when they have discussions with Bryant McFadden. So there's a little bit of that going on. But remember, Bryant McFadden was a damn good NFL defensive back, so he knows wide receivers. He understands watching the tape, and he understands what JJ brings to the table, man. Also, I like that he put Scary Terry up there. Plus, you're seeing in a lot of these top 10s, there's no more Nuke Hopkins. Nuke is starting to age out. Plus, he's got the suspension, so it is what it is there. Also, it's interesting. So, the top 4, Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Devontae, Cooper Kupp. I think that's going to be a lot of people's top 4. It is. Even though you could say that maybe the hype on Jamar is a little bit too high at this point. Maybe it should just be a top 3 of Jefferson, Adams, and Cooper Kupp, and then everyone else. It's possible. I wouldn't be mad at you. But also in that scenario, Jefferson wouldn't be 3 either. But I think that, again, everything is lining up for Jefferson. He's basically in a contract year since he's eligible for an extension next offseason. And you've seen the wide receiver market just skyrocket, and he's going to get paid. And this year, in the Kevin O'Connell offense, with Kirk Cousins being protected, and everyone knows that he's the man, even though he does have a lot of stud cornerback ones on the schedule, doesn't matter. I think 18 is going to go full-on supernova elite this year. I think that he will firmly establish himself, so there's not a doubt in anyone's mind that he is wide receiver 1. Like, I'm expecting a 110 catch, 1,700 yards, 15 touchdown type season, and I think that he will be in the mix for the Triple Crown this year, and I honestly can't wait. I honestly cannot wait, and it's fantastic when Jefferson is starting to get the time of day. Again, even if it is a little bit of home cooking inside job from Bryant McFadden, of course, who's got some love for the Vikings, but we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it, man. And yeah, I just cannot wait for all the remaining haters and losers to be proven wrong about Justin friggin' Jefferson in 2022. But your thoughts on our thoughts? Justin Jefferson, Bryant McFadden says he's numero uno in the NFL. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.